Georgia, the Dogs, and the Tide, two teams that have been in each other's way for supremacy in the SEC and the national title race. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense will be the first up today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season. Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. The junior decides to pick up the first down himself. This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Alabama and Georgia, they have collided in the biggest stages for the biggest trophies in the sport. But the last meeting, that regular season classic in Tuscaloosa, the Tide jumped them 28-0. It was a beatdown. Georgia responded. Kirk actually took the lead late in the game before one of the most memorable plays of the season won it for Bama. Yeah, it was just something we've not had to see from Kirby Smart's team. On the road, like you said, down so big. I remember you saw Alabama taunting Georgia going off the field at halftime. But give credit to Georgia. Not only do they come back, but they take the lead. It looked like they might be able to get out of there with a win. And then the freshman at the time, Ryan Williams, introduces himself to a national audience with maybe one of the best plays of the year. Great call by you, by the way, and end up getting Alabama back to being in a position to win that football game. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can settle out and bring the pressure. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. What a kick. It's good from 57. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's third down for the offense. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking for his back. Let's reel in. It's Miller. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Horton. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? With the catch, it's Miller. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Trying to convert with a sneak. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and another incompletion.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. The game is now tied. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught behind the line. It's Bell. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And now the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Oh, what a move. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Frazier.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
2nd down after that completion. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. It's a quick grab. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important 3rd down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Young. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Well, this is what you love to see from any quarterback. He's not forcing or predetermining where he wants to go with the football. He obviously wanted to get the ball downfield to a receiver, but nobody's open, so he got the ball to the running back out wide and does a nice job of picking up a first down.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, what a grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. And now they'll run it on the draw. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking downfield. It's Simpson looking to set up a screen pass here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Back to throw. It's Simpson. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's caught. It's Frazier. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Second down.
A completion sets up a second down play. On the ground, it's Frazier. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
First down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Caught over over the middle. It's Bell. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it here. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Horton. They bring him down after a short gain there. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Grab behind the line. It's Hale. And moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Young. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Here comes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. A draw to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. The sure hands, it's Frazier.
Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Extending the play now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense finally producing here, sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. The Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
And the Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Portman. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his man. It's Miller. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab down the middle. It's Portman. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown.
Well, 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 the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. On the run, it's Miller. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. That's reeled in. It's Branch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. QB bootlegs here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab.
Second down coming up.
And completion makes it second and short. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is incomplete. it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Dogs line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's now second.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to advance on the football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
First and 10 play coming up. And there's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Simpson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down. punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Now that's zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot in the curl route. And what I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks some more yards up after the catch. Now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
He runs out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Brings up second down.
A completion makes it second down. To the air. It's Stockton. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
The Dogs will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is brought down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Branch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And here's the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And he knocks through the PAT. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Short pass finds the tight end. He shreds the tackle. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Touchdown, Dogs. This air attack is still unstoppable. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a shotgun run call.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. With sure hands, it's Porton. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hale. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They need some important yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try here will be from 59 yards out. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Hebe keeps it himself.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. And I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. He's got room to run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's second down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to find room. It's Frazier. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. Breaks clear in open space. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll get the first-time yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
There's the handoff. He breaks free. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. To throw, it's Simpson. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Soccer with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. To bootleg here. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Here he goes. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Georgia. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's an important first down on that running play. Direct snap to the back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Design quarterback run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quarterback still with the football. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it. Inside the 35. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Dogs are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Georgia 34, Alabama 30.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line.
1st and 10.
To the air. It's Simpson. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. What a catch! And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Pass caught. Could he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Chris, I love how they keep trusting their quarterback. Nice job of getting a completion, positive yards. Now we got 2nd and goal, critical time in this game. I would keep trying to find those one-on-one matchups and let the quarterback find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
And now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Bell. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Makes a quick catch.
and the gain just good enough for a first down. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Now, the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.